It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we turn our attention to health matters. Now, if you thought my frame of reference had been stretched and I dealt with some tricky subjects in the past with Andrea, well, we're about to blow the roof right off that one, no pun intended. We are now dealing with something that I have, as a guy who has obviously had girlfriends and grown up in an all-female family, had to come to terms with PMS. Dun, dun, dun. You know, and as we've said before, this really is no laughing matter, but sometimes we do have to laugh at ourselves. This really is something that is a part of every woman and I suppose every guy's life to a certain extent. Why is it such a hectic thing to deal with, do you think?
It's a bizarre thing of nature. As women's hormone levels fluctuate, the moods and the emotions also fluctuate. And sometimes it's not only the women that suffer, the men also suffer as a consequence. So I suppose we have to look at some natural remedies that can calm down the situation, calm down the mood swings and the irritability. And luckily there's some research showing us that indeed there are some natural remedies that can bring some help.
And I'm going to make it quite clear now, you are under no circumstances whatsoever as a gent to go to your partner and suggest these. If she finds them on her own, all good and well, but you just keep quiet there, son. All right. Now, jokes aside, there are some remedies available to us, some natural remedies and very tasty remedies as well. Let's start with the foods that you've got here. Talk me through what's going on our little platter here.
Well, chocolate is something that women often crave. During that time. So what I've got here is a sugar-free option. So sugar is something that also messes with your energy. This is a skinny hot chocolate powder that we're going to make chocolate yogurt with.
Oh, you've done this before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite chocolate fixes, guilt-free. So we take a bit of the hot chocolate powder first, mix that into a bit of paste, and then add the rest of the yogurt. So obviously this is something which is very healthy because the yogurt is rich in calcium. And obviously lots of other nutrients, B vitamins, etc. So I'm making a bit of a
The
mess.
danger here with me is I would take an entire tub of yogurt and it would be done in like 5 minutes once you get the taste.
You see, that's fine, because otherwise it would be a slab of chocolate.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better. So we add the rest of the yogurt in there. And at least that's something that adds nutritional value.
Yeah.
And it's...
and vital calcium as well.
Oh, yes. But the chocolate fix is very important. There we go.
Even on an emotional sense as well. Delicious. You can dip your little things in there. It's lovely. Very
That's
nice.
right. So chocolate yogurt, first nutritional fix. The next one over there is vital molasses. Now molasses is a vegetarian source of iron. And obviously with the menstrual cycle, women lose iron.
It's vital, yeah.
And loss of iron from the body can result in anemia. And the symptom of that is fatigue.
Okay.
So to help fight the fatigue. Yes.
And also, yeah, with the blood pressure as well, it is something that is vital.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And this can be enjoyed on a spoon. So just a spoon of molasses. It's a thick syrup. Or you can stir it into hot water, drink that as a beverage, have it over your cereal or muesli. It's really delicious.
A nice substitute sweetener as well, I understand.
Yes.
It's quite nice and healthy. Okay.
There is sugar in there though, so don't overdo it.
Okay,
So.
well, I think that's always our watchword, just in moderation. All right, now if we had to look at a supplement in particular that would help us through this stage, what have you brought for us?
Well, evening primrose oil is something that's been hotly debated over many decades because research has shown in the past that it could reduce the symptoms of PMS such as mood swings, irritability, water retention, breast pain, etc. And they saw that some studies showed positive results, in other words, reducing those symptoms, and other studies didn't.
Okay.
And the question was asked, why does it sometimes work and other times it doesn't? And it's all linked to dosage and timing. So the sweet spot, if you want to effectively use evening primrose oil to reduce your PMS symptoms, is to use it in a very high dose of 2,000 milligrams per day for the 2 weeks building up to the menstrual cycle.
Okay.
So you take it for 2 weeks before, and that helps calm down all those moods and all those other symptoms.
So it's not a quick fix, but it's something that at least you can rely on to have some sort of relief. Now, I'm sure there are a range of questions that women would be would like to ask you. that they couldn't pose questions to me at all. So how can we pick up the conversation, and how can we learn more about some of these recipes and tips?
Well, on Facebook, I post lots of recipes and tips so people can ask me questions there, but also on the Vitalize magazine. It's a digital magazine, comes out every second month, and in the latest issue, there's a whole article, tips, and lots of other ideas. So go to the Vital website, sign up, join the Vital Club, and then you'll be a subscriber to the Vitalize magazine.
These tips and a whole host of others to keep yourself vital and healthy, and also help in a bit of positive relationship building if you're going through one of these particularly difficult stages. Andrea, thank you so much. I think we navigated that pretty well between the two of us, and hopefully we've given you a good resource as well.
Well, thank you once again for embracing all these female issues.
But one has to. I love the women in my life, so therefore we've got to embrace them. Hopefully you at home have picked something up vital as well.
Healthy living is easy with the Vital Club. Join before the end of February and you could win a Vital product hamper. Visit vital.coza to join.